Hello, welcome to another episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. I'm Smokey. I hope wherever you're at today, you're having a wonderful day. Here in Wisconsin, it is a good day. All of the snow is just about melted. We're supposed to get a little rain the next couple days mixed with a few snowflakes, but nothing major. So I am indeed hopeful that spring is just around the corner. I know the calendar has said that it's been spring for a few weeks now, but no one has let Wisconsin know that yet. So hopefully the weather's going to turn a corner very soon, and we'll be able to get outside and do some more things. On today's program, I'd like to share with you the incoming mail that I've received this week. Not too much mail, but some very interesting mail that came in this week. First, we'll start with the official Postcrossing cards. I received 2 this week. This is the first card. I absolutely love this card. It features a British mailbox there in bright red against the brick background. I just think it's a really beautiful card. And this postcard comes from Russia. It comes from Nadia, who lives in Russia. And so thank you so much, Nadia. And there are all of the wonderful Russian stamps that Nadia has sent. I think these stamps are really classic, and I think they're beautiful stamps. So Nadia, thank you so much for this postcard. This next postcard also comes from Russia. What I like about this person is they said that they sent me this postcard, and they actually drew this image and then had it made into a postcard. They said they'd come home one day wearing a black coat, and they looked around, and almost everyone around them was also dressed in black coats. So they decided to draw this, being inspired by that, and that is her right there. She says she's the one holding the yellow cup. So very, very nice. I love it when people take their own images or artwork or something like that, and they transform it into a postcard. And this is a really nice quality postcard. She did a really good job. So thank you so much for this. And then once again, there are the stamps from Russia. My next postcard is this postcard. This comes from Terry. Terry has a channel here on YouTube. It is Today's Snail Mail. There's a link to Terry's channel in the description of this video. Please go check that out. Terry was recently on vacation with her family in Niagara Falls, so she sent me this wonderful postcard. And she asked if I've ever been to Niagara Falls. No, I haven't. I would certainly like to go to Niagara Falls. I think it would be a really wonderful trip and a great experience. It's on my to-do list, and hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. I know that she said in her videos that her and her family had a really great time and got to do lots of things. So Terry, thank you so much for that. And there is the stamp. I really like this stamp, this Blue Jay stamp. It's one of a series of 3 stamps featuring birds that Canada released recently. And I really like that. We have blue jays. We have a couple blue jays that hang around our backyard. Really big birds, but beautiful birds. So Terry, thank you so much for that. Here is the next postcard. This comes from Erin, who lives in Colorado, and she sends me this wonderful, colorful card, and she has decorated it really, really well. There is the stamp that Erin has included. So thank you so much for the postcard, Erin. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the cards that you send me, so thank you. Next is this card. This comes from Renee Lewis, who also has a channel on YouTube. Her channel is also linked in the description of this video, so please do go check Renee out. She has some really great content that I know that you'll enjoy. And so she just writes that she hopes I had a wonderful Easter, and I did, and that she is getting ready for school to be over. She teaches at university, and so Renee, I know that you are scurrying last minute to get to all the exams and everything graded and ready. So so you can be out for the summer. And I just really love this. I love the dogs and the wearing the bunny ears, and just what a great picture. So thank you, Renee. And there is the barn postcard stamp that Renee has included. This next postcard comes from Robert. Robert lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And he sends me this Star Wars card. I love these cards. I actually own this box set of cards as well. And I really like sending them out to Star Wars fans. And here is the back. He's included a great big Darth Vader sticker. I am a huge fan of Darth Vader, as well as Emperor Palpatine. I just think they're really great characters. There is the puppy love stamp that I also really like that he's included. And he sends this saying, Happy May the 4th. May the Force be with you this Star Wars Day. So if you are a Star Wars fan, I need not explain what that is. But May the 4th is Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you. May the 4th be with you. You all get it right. So it's almost like a big holiday for all Star Wars fans. I love it. I love it so much. It's also my oldest daughter. It's her anniversary. Her and her husband got married on May the 4th. I was able to perform their wedding ceremony. It was really awesome. And they actually had a Star Wars themed wedding, which you may think, wow, that's weird. But it was actually beautiful. I walked her down the aisle to music from the movies, and they had Star Wars decorations, and her bouquet was even a lightsaber with flowers coming out of it. It was so awesome. So we are a big Star Wars bunch in our family. So thank you so much, Robert. And may the 4th be with you also. And then last today is this envelope that I received. This comes from British Columbia. And so there are lots of things in here. I took a sneak peek earlier. I just got this yesterday, but this comes from David, who lives in British Columbia. And so David sent me all kinds of things. He sent me this envelope. And let me check. Yes, these are all unused postcards. So there is this one. And then this is the Seaboard Airline Railroad in Florida. And then this says Highway Along Cape Cod. It's a really lovely postcard. I love all these vintage postcards. And then this postcard as well. And then he has sent me, let's see, there's this one. And then this maxi card. That's really nice. I really like maxi cards. I think they're really nice. And then he has sent me a selection of used postcards. And what I found interesting about David's letter is that he collects World War II propaganda postcards. What a great idea, David, to collect propaganda postcards. I would be very interested to look at your collection and to see what different kind of cards you have. I bet that's a really fun and interesting area to collect. And I'm sure you've got lots of stories about each postcard and what they mean. And I just think it's a great idea. So thanks for sharing that. So these are all used postcards. I'm not going to try to read everything on the back. This one is dated. It is dated July 21st, 1926. And you can see the, on there you can really clearly see the July 21st postmark. And there is the stamp. These are some really nice stamps. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm a philatelist. I am a stamp collector. But part of philately is the history that stamps have to tell us. And so if you're wondering, hey, is he going to take those stamps off those postcards and soak them and put them in the album? The answer is absolutely not. Part of the reason I'm a philatelist, like I said, is the history, and these stamps belong with these postcards. That's just my opinion, but to take these stamps off is to kind of unravel the story of the stamp. That's what I love about philately. Each stamp, when it's sent on a card or a letter or a package, it goes on its own unique destination, and it is telling a story. And so as beautiful as these stamps are, they will go in a postcard album, and they'll stay on these cards because I think that's what they were meant to do. So long ago, they were joined together. This stamp, this card was sent in 1950, March 26th, 1950. So what is that? 63 years ago. I wasn't around, but this card was. 63 years ago, this card was sent, and I'm fortunate enough to hold it in my hands today. And then this card was sent March 15th. The Ides of March, 1938. There is the stamp and the postmark. And there is the postcard. Here's another postcard. And I can't quite make out the date on this one. But I would say that it was also late 30s, just by going by the stamp. And then I really liked this one. I sent a lot of Christmas postcards this year, and I sent a set that looked really similar to this. They were new postcards. I bought them. They were, vintage style postcards. But they really resembled this look. This is the real deal. This was mailed in 1909. So, wow. None of us were around when this postcard was sent. And unfortunately, the writing is very, very faint. So really hard to make out. But the postmark is terrific. What a great postcard to be over 100 years old. And there's the stamp and with a nice cancel. And so one of my favorites in the bunch, I think. The postcard has seen better days, but to be 100 plus years old, you and I wouldn't look this good. So really thrilled about that. And then this postcard. And then wonderful stamp from Great Britain. And there's this forest scene. And there is the stamp to that one. And this postcard comes from Hungary. And there are those stamps. Beautiful images on these postcards. And then this is from Czechoslovakia. And the Czechoslovakian stamp right there. And then this is the final postcard. This was sent in 1989. I was around for that. And the stamp. So, wow, David, thank you so much for your very generous gift, for your lovely note, for the postcards that are unused. Those will make their way off to friends and to post-crossers around the world. And who knows, maybe in 100 years, somebody will be doing a video and one of those postcards will show up
And the used postcards, they're great. I love the history. I love the stamps. I love the images on the card. So David, thank you. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate your generous gift. And thank all of you. Thank you for watching. Please consider, if you have not yet done so, subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite card was. Let me know how the weather is where you're at. Let me know what you're collecting in the way of stamps and postcards right now. That's all for this episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until I see you next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.